Kemono Jihen, The Adventures of a Half-Human Hero and His Beastly Friends. Do you like adventures with epic fights and mysteries that also include strange creatures? If yes, then let's roll together and know the adventures of a half-human hero and his beastly friends. It's going to be fun to know the story of this complicated adventure epic anime, Kemono Jihen. We will start with Kohachi Inugami, who was an occult detective from Tokyo. He went to a village to investigate the rotting livestock corpses. While staying at an inn there, he met a young boy named Kabane Kusaka, who was always dirty and smelly, and everyone made fun of it. Kohachi became interested in him and discovered that the animal's organs had been chewed out every full moon. He found out that Kabane had a pendant called limestone, a precious gem that prevented him from turning into a ghoul. One day, Kabane's pendant was stolen by Yataro, the innkeeper's son, out of jealousy. This made Kabane transform into a ghoul that scared Yataro away. Kohachi told Kabane that he was a Hanyo, a mix of human and ghoul, not a human. Kabane was a result of humans and Kemono mixing. Together, they caught the culprit, a deer ghoul, and Kabane killed it with surprising skill. However, Kohachi had a hidden mission to kill Kabane, whose true identity was known by the innkeeper. He shot Kabane, but since he was a ghoul, he woke up later to find himself in Tokyo, where Kohachi welcomed him to his detective agency, and thus, they started their journey to solve supernatural cases together. Well, this sounds strange. He also meets two other members of the Inugami Strangeness Consulting Agency, a tough boy named Shiki Tademaru, who is part Arachne, and a feminine boy named Akira, who is a snow kimono. They all have kimono blood flowing through them. Ooh, they all are different. One day, the group is called to deal with a Sanchichu infestation. These bugs are usually harmless, but when they swarm over their favorite foods, they become hard to handle. Shiki's spider thread fails and Kabane decides to join the fight. He doesn't feel pain because he's a part immortal ghoul. Inugami notes that his feelings of fear and horror were probably suppressed by the innkeeper, who abused him. The cause of the infestation is a pair of expensive shoes that were likely stolen. Sanchichu enjoyed feasting on guilt, and whoever stole the shoes felt guilty. After the families reunited safely, Kabane wonders what it would be like to have parents. Meanwhile, Inugami reports to a mysterious woman about his arrival and the life stone, wondering if he could be a threat or a hope. Is he still trying to kill him? Stay with us to find out. Inugami sends Kabane, Shiki, and Akira to meet Superintendent Inari, a lady fox who works with the detective agency. Before they leave, Inugami gives Kabane a good luck charm. Kabane, guided by Kon, a fox girl, meets Inari. Inari tricks him into giving her his life stone, which prevents Kemono's thirst for human energies, and then beheads him. Kon is sent to look after the others, but her disguise as Kabane fails, and she sets the building on fire. She tells them that Inari has held spellbound all the staff with her magical tricks. Shiki saves Kabane's head and helps him regenerate his body. They meet Inugami, who had predicted everything outside the station. Later, they find out that the life stone is a fake and that Inari has been using illusion spells on everyone. Kon tries to take Kabane's head, but Inugami stops her. Suddenly, a human enters and the smell of Kemono follows him. So the half-human boy is doing great in his adventures, do you agree? Inugami assigns Kon to their new mission and promises her Kabane's head as a reward. Kabane is interested in this mission as he hopes to learn more about his parents. Mao the Nikomata turns humans into human-faced cats. Despite being shocked, Yoruno agrees to become a cat and live with her. Inugami gives Kon an orange enchanted to look like Kabane's head. Kabane decides to get gifts for everyone, starting with tissues for Inugami. Akira joins a mission with Inugami where they confront Frog Kemono at Shibuya River. He reveals how he came to Inugami looking for his twin brother and freezes everything with his ice power. Wow, using his secret power? Epic. But what are others doing? Shiki has a painful flashback to his childhood and realizes that he has always been scared of scary things. He gets into the trap of enemies, and Akira and Kabane rush to rescue him. Meanwhile, Momoka, one of the Kanonba sisters, confronts them on their way to the building. Inside, Mihai taunts Shiki until he finally becomes enraged and injures him. Using his spider-like abilities, Shiki traps Erika in a web. However, the elder sister, Reika, arrives and kills her own siblings before easily overpowering Shiki and Akira and injuring Kabane. Mihai encourages Kabane to use his Kemono powers to protect his friends, which he does by using his desire to protect them. Kabane defeats Reika, and then he remembers a promise he made to Kon and rushes to find her, where he confesses that he forgot about her, but they still share a meal together. Oh, that's lovely. 4 of them went to the village where Shiki lived with his uncle before he started working with Inugami. There they meet Shiki's uncle, Akio, who told them about Shiki's parents. Shiki remembered marking a tree in the forest when he was a kid and how his mother used to go to the forest every morning for a certain kind of work. He disobeyed his mother's instructions and went to see her, but he witnessed a horrible scene that traumatized him. Shiki's uncle lied to him about his parents, and Nobimaru revealed that someone named Akio Tademaru was responsible for some incidents involving spider silk and horrible experiments. Inugami went to Akio's house to get the truth, and Akio revealed that Shiki's mother had agreed to his experiment to make golden silk and used her as a maternal base while mating her with other kemono, leading to her breakdown. Akira accidentally spills a bag that has important things in it. He feels very bad and starts making mistakes to work. He decides to leave his job and travel around. While he's walking, he finds his twin brother Yui, who he hasn't seen in a long time. They go to a park and Yui makes an ice castle for Akira. But Yui freezes Akira's phone and breaks it, saying he doesn't need it. Later, some people come to the ice castle and meet Yui. They find out that Yui has something attached to his chest and won't tell them what it is. Inside the castle, Akira sees that his friends are frozen. OMG, that's a lot of action and adventure. Do not go anywhere, let's see what will happen next. Akira was shocked to see his frozen friends and became upset. Yui left the ice castle to find mints to make Akira feel better. Kabane broke free from the ice and informed Akira about the Null Stone. Akira remembered that the snow village where he came from has a barrier against snowstorms and told Kabane about it. Yui tried to freeze Kabane again, but Akira shielded him. Inari appeared to retrieve the Null Stone, which was connected to Kabane's parents. Akira and Yui were seen strolling, and soon after, he ordered Akira to leave and meet him in Tokyo. Akira is worried about his friend's safety, so he plans to resolve the issues with his brother and friends by implementing a plan called Get Along. However, his brother traps him in an ice cage. Meanwhile, Yui fights with Nobimaru, and when Akira calls out to Yui, Nobimaru touches the nil calculus, injuring his hands. Kabane arrives to help him, and they plan to defeat Yui. Kabane sets himself on fire, melting Yui's ice. As they both fight, Akira tries to break free from the ice cage. During the fight, Yui's body begins to break apart as the calculus absorbs his life. Akira tries to remove the calculus from his brother and realizes that Yui sacrificed himself to protect him. They reunite and Kabane spits out the life calculus, which combines with the nil calculus. Inari touches on the combined calculus and Kohachi also arrives there with Shiki. By the end, they all travel together to find other calculus, with Kon joining them to persuade Kabane and regain the Kemono calculi. That's all for now. The adventures of this story are full of action and mysterious plots. Are they going to get their life stones or not? Who knows? Maybe we will get to know about it. Then we will make another video for you.